Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Erin and this is Erin Bolden, Mobile Notary and Loan Signing Agent. So let's get from Illinois, and I am a loan signing agent. I've been on YouTube and the internet, and a lot of videos are not from Illinois. They're from either New Jersey, California, Texas, but they're not from Illinois and they're not fresh. Here that I'm going to answer. If you have any questions about um, anything regarding your brand, notary, or anything like that, please leave them in a comment section below. So how did I start out? How did I get started? I can tell you there's a lot of training out there. There's LSS, there's Notary to Go. You just have to pick which one is good for you. The one that was good for me and that I would tell anyone to go to his training is Sign and Thrive by Bill Soroka. He's amazing. He's personable. Um, his training is not as expensive as other trainings, but yet he makes you feel completely competent in what you're doing. And his training is really in depth, is very detailed, and I would tell anyone to go with Sign and Thrive, Notary Coach Bill Soroka. Any issues? I didn't get any issues starting out. There's none I can think of. If you've had any issues, leave them in the comment section below. Really, no issues. I mean, it's not science, it's just notary. My first signing. My first signing was amazing. Okay. My first signing was a refinance. The document was about 200 pages, very long. There, when you go through training, there's certain documents that every single loan packet will have. But there are some documents that you just won't see in training, perhaps. So um, I saw this one document, it was titled Mortgage, and that was the title of the document. But it could be in between 11 to 20 pages long for this one mortgage document. So I didn't know what it was. I actually, let me go back. My first signing, it was really good. So it was a refi. Husband and wife, really kind. When I first walk in, they do have dogs. So they have two dogs, children, very warm, very kind. I felt comfortable. I felt safe. The dogs were small, cute, so cute, adorable. And it went smooth. The husband didn't even know that they were my first signing. They thought that I had been in this industry for a long time, but I haven't. And he asked me, "So how long have you been, doing this?" I said, "I'm so excited to tell you guys you are my first signing." So, um, so back to the mortgage document. I didn't know what it was from training. So what I did was I just kindly excused myself. I called the title company, and this is probably something a lot of people probably wouldn't do their very first signing, because they probably think that they, have to know everything, or they have to be right, or I don't know, the title company wouldn't want to sign me anymore. But I felt really competent. I felt comfortable. I felt like I could be myself, very professional, tactful. So I said, I'm not really sure what this is. Let me go ahead and call the title company. If you please excuse me. So I called the title company. And I told them, I said, I have a document in front of me. It's called mortgage. And at the very back, it says officer. And I didn't think I was supposed to sign that. Because a lot of the times when you have these documents, it will say notary, and it'll give you place for your seal and such. So um, I said, am I supposed to sign this? They said no. I said, thank you. I hung up and I continued the signing. They were very kind. No more than like 4 minutes later. Now, the title company is very aware that I'm still in the middle of a signing. So they call me back. And it's the person that I scheduled with. So he calls me back during the signing, and I'm like, well, first I look at my phone and it says the title company, and I'm thinking, oh, maybe I should pick up because they have some information I should give to the clients that I need to tell them. So I said, if you can please excuse me. So I answered the phone, and the title company was calling me back to offer me 4 more signings. So I kindly just, this guy, he had his Google Maps up on his computer ready to map out my signings with me. So I was excited, yes. And then I, jotted everything down and got right back to my signing. So my first signing was completely amazing. The couple was nice. Their home was nice. At the very end, they did ask me if I wanted some stromboli and water. So I think they were very comfortable at how everything went. And, turns out that when you're comfortable, your clients are comfortable. If you're competent, they see that. They could see that. Like if you're nervous and blah, 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 they see that. And they're not going to feel as comfortable with you or with what you're doing if you're showing all this, if you're not sure of yourself. So, yeah. Also, so that was my first signing. Come to find out, the mortgage document does have to be notarized by the notary. So, a few mistakes that I made. See, the thing is, what I learned in training is it's not knowing everything all at one time. It's when you make a mistake, the title company or the agency or the person, they want to see how you're going to correct that mistake. So, I made 2 mistakes my first signing. Okay. Number one, I did not notarize or sign the mortgage document. Number two, the couple had cash to close and I didn't bring the check back. So they called me the next day and said, oh yeah, there's these 2 things you just missed. By the way, they called me and they said, because I had inquired, so they called me back and they said, do you remember how you asked, how you did? Is there anything you could do better? I said, yes. And she said, well, we do have 2 things. 1, the mortgage document needs to be signed. And 2, you forgot the cash to close check from the borrower. And so the lady, she asked me, so when can you come back? I said, I'll be there in 20 minutes. Bam. So they want to know, are you going to correct what you've done? Your error. That's it. And I've been signed time after time after time. Why? Because if I make a mistake, I'm going to correct it. I'm going to follow through with my clients, whether it's a loan signing or a POA or immigration, doesn't matter. I'm going to follow through to see, did it work out? Is everything okay? What could I do better? But from that point on, I know that every document, although it may be the same, it may not look the same. Read the directions if you don't know. Call the title company or call the agency, or if you don't know, ask questions and go from there. Yeah. So from then on out, I do know that make sure I double check the closing, the cash to close, if it's going to or from the borrower. Double check your paperwork and stay knowledgeable, stay abreast of any new information, and be competent. And don't be afraid to correct your errors. They appreciate that. So that's it for this first video. So again, I'm from Illinois. I hope to bring you fresh, new information, in regards to not only loan signing, but being a notary. So again, I will leave who I train with and how to start off in the description box below. Thank you for watching. If you can please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, I'd very much appreciate it. See you in my next video. Bye.